Today, in the culmination of our China series, we are finally visiting the Great Wall, a structure so vast it spans 13,000 miles across northern China. And we're bringing you along with us every step of the way, starting right here in central Beijing. So right now we're in the Dongjimen area of Beijing and we've just jumped on the 916 bus from the public transportation hub. That's going to take us most of the way to the wall. There are a few other ways that you can get there. You can get a dedicated bus service from Xiamen, I think it is. You can also get a train, but when we checked there were only standing tickets available and we didn't really want to do that because we've got a big day on our feet. So it is the bus for us and we're going to get a taxi the rest of the way at the other end. Now you can probably also get a Didi from central Beijing, but that will be a lot more than taking this option here, which is I think 12 yuan one way, and one way with the Didi is going to cost you at least minimum 200. So a huge saving by doing it this way. Not quite as convenient, but still worth it.
So this journey is going to take about 1.5 hours, so best believe I have got my fuel for the journey. And actually our trip in China is coming to an end so soon and we're going to miss Luckin Coffee so much. So I'm savouring this and hopefully we'll get a couple more in before we leave.
Alright, so we've made it to Wairu North Avenue bus station and that did not feel like an hour and a half at all.
That was, actually I don't think it was super quick. And
closer
really,
to an hour.
Yeah, and really comfortable as well. I actually fell asleep.
So now we have two options. We can either get a taxi from here, we can maybe order a Didi, or we can get one of 4 buses that leave from here the rest of the way. Thinking to just see if a bus comes and just hop on it.
Yeah, it just depends how long the bus is going to be.
I think we'll wait 5 minutes and if it doesn't come then we'll see if we can get a taxi. So this guy is being really persistent with us. He keeps trying to get us to go with him in his taxi. He's offering us 30 yuan for the both of us, which according to Didi seems maybe a little bit low, I would say. The bus also looks like it's going to be another hour, which we're not willing to wait.
No, I appreciate his effort in trying to get us into his minibus, but we would much rather take the more safest option, especially as foreigners, just to get a tracked taxi. Yeah,
not saying that these guys are not safe by any means, but we just rather go with the app, and that way we know exactly where we're going and the amount that it's going to cost.
Our taxi is just over here.
That driver is still calling for us to go back. This one. Wow, I didn't think there'd be so many taxi drivers around here, but I guess this is where a lot of tourists get off. Hello, ni hao. Let's go to Mutianyu.
He giggled.
The conversations are somewhat limited here without Translate app.
This is going to cost £2.61 for a 25-minute journey. So all in all, very affordable to get to pretty much the entrance gate.
I can't believe we're 1 hour out of the center of Beijing and this is what it looks like. Rolling hills, mountains, proper rural. And we have been so lucky with the weather in Beijing. It has been glorious, clear skies and sunshine every single day we've been here. And the leaves are really nice and yellow. Hopefully we see some of that where the wall is.
I think this is the perfect time of the year to come.
Alright, we've made it to the main ticket office of the Great Wall, the Mutianyu entrance, not the Badaling one which is closer to Beijing. And we're going to get our tickets here, then I think we need to get a shuttle bus to the actual wall itself. So we're almost there, this is the last step. We've already had our first glimpse of the wall over to the right.
It looks so cool, it's tiny from where we are, so far away. But I can't wait to get out there.
So we just followed the signs to the ticket office and then we came across this board here which says to scan the QR code and then you can buy tickets just like that. So Yaz has done it. How's it going?
I mean, I'm just trying to decide which one because there's so many different tickets to choose from. We've got one with package deal, one with a tour bus, one with a cable car, one with a postcard.
So I think what we're going to do is just get a standard ticket, which on trip.com is called a postcard ticket. And I think that just means that you get a physical ticket to keep as a souvenir. We don't want to get a cable car round trip because we have possibly a much cooler way of getting down than just a cable car. And then we're going to buy a shuttle bus ticket separately. The ticket office is literally there next to the QR code. I don't know how we missed that. Anyway, we booked the tickets on trip.com. We went to the ticket office to book our shuttle bus return and our cable car on the way up. Total price for all of that, I'm not even sure to be honest. Future Adam will put it right here. So we have a bunch of independent shops here at the entrance. We have a Pizza Hut, there's a Burger King, which Yaz is currently in getting fries. Mission accomplished, got them?
Got the goods.
First impressions of this place, I don't want to speak too soon, but surprisingly quiet.
It's really quiet.
We are here a little bit later than we should be. It's about 1 p.m, which is not good. We should have been here at least 2 or 3 hours ago, but that's how we roll. We like to live on the edge of life.
Also, there is a bit of a hack into why this is quiet, and I will let you know that in just a second.
I can't be the only man out there that spends 90% of his life waiting for his other half in the toilet, surely.
Much later.
So if you're coming to the Great Wall of China, then listen up carefully, because hopefully we have got a hack for you that will make your experience completely different in a good way. So most people will actually come to the Badaling entrance because it's a lot easier to get to and it's a lot closer to Beijing city centre. However, it's apparently less beautiful and way more crowded, and it's also only got restored sections. We have come to the Mutianyu entrance, and this is less crowded because it takes longer to get to from Beijing city centre. So hopefully this is going to be less crowded. It's known for its beautiful vegetation, it's completely restored, and there's a really epic way to get down, and that is by Toboggan. And if you said to me I can slide down one of the 7 wonders of the world, we're going to take it.
Wow, I am in shock. Firstly because of the colour of the interior of this bus, but more importantly because of how quick and how easy it was to get on here. There were no queues whatsoever.
Which is such a massive difference to Zhangjiajie. So good.
Okay, nice and quick shuttle bus check and done. Hello, how are you? We have Panda already. Thank you so much. Now, cable car up to the wall itself. One thing I didn't think I'd see here is a sign saying free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Only in China would they have free Wi-Fi at one of the world's 7 wonders. It's supposed to be 12 degrees today, but in the sun it feels more like 30.
It's so hot.
I'm so glad we didn't bring our coats. We'll see if we're saying that when the sun goes down later. One of the greatest cable cars ever of all time.
We just had a real glimpse of the Great Wall of China from this height, and I'm literally shocked.
That was already worth it. We can go home now. Done.
That was amazing.
Oh my lord. I am lost for words right now.
We're at the Great Wall of China!
3,000 years old and we're just standing on it.
Whoa, it's really like uneven. It makes me feel funny. Which way do you go? This way, I think. So the cable car takes you all the way up to tower number 14. We're going to walk all the way to tower 23, I believe, which is way over there. We've got a long way to go.
So, genuinely can't believe how few people there are here, but there's still a lot of people. Occasionally you have to wait for people to take their photos in the narrower parts, which isn't the worst thing in the world, of course. But it's just one of those places, it doesn't matter the time of year, the weather, it's always going to be like this. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. There's always going to be people here. Just embrace it.
I'm actually surprised how fewer people there are here than I actually expected. Honestly, this feels quiet for one of the most amazing places in the world. This is an unreal experience so far. I don't know if this sounds really stupid to say, but I didn't realise how uneven and how hilly the actual wall was going to be. Quite physically challenging. I mean, I didn't expect it to be flat, but like this is quite steep.
Yasmin, have you seen what's coming up?
Don't full name me like that, I got scared. That looks absolutely epic. And oh my gosh, these views are to die for. Whoa. It's actually breathtaking, isn't it?
Well, they're about to get even better when we go up there, I think. If we make it up there, that is. See, I just know looking through the camera right now that it looks flat as an ironing board to you guys, but it actually looks quite intimidating how steep that is. Gonna have to whack out the big guns. Use in case of emergency, Pocari Sweat. That is so good. Okay, I think I'm ready now.
Now give me my emergency supplies. The prettiest packet of Skittles you ever did see.
Wow, we're so healthy, aren't we?
So healthy today. Carbing up and now we're sugaring up.
Okay, I take it back completely what I said before. It's not busy at all. There's hardly any people here, in fact. I feel like the more we're walking, the fewer people there are.
And maybe it's a good thing that we arrived at 1 o'clock, because then also, by the time we get back to the finish section, it's going to be the most beautiful sunset. And I'm so excited.
Okay, here we go. The last little downhill bit before we completely eliminate our calves.
This is literally the last few meters of going downhill.
Wow, there's actually no stairs connecting this bit of the wall to the higher bit, so they've had to put in this ladder. Okay, to be honest, it looked a lot worse from over there. Now it looks only 85% as bad. That's what the view looks like after just 3 or 4 minutes of climbing. How did human beings build this 3,000 years ago?
There was millions of them that built it, and it took 2,000 years to build.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, it's known as the graveyard wall or something like that because 1 million people died building it.
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's pretty treacherous.
Okay, we've done 99.5% of that. Now all that remains
It's a 0.5%.
the steepest part yet. These are officially the steepest steps I've ever climbed. You did it.
You made it.
Even up here there's a vendor selling soft drinks and beer and gold medals. That's the first. So we came in at Tower 14 and we've arrived at Tower 20 now after about 45 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, and we can't go any further than this point because this segment after here has not been developed. So we've actually been blocked off, the wall's been blocked, so you physically can't even get past it. So we're gonna head back down and do about 3 times more than what we've already just done. But basically downhill, I think.
Basically downhill.
Well, we'll see, because we might have to go up and down and up and down, so we'll see.
Anyway, I think we've done the hardest bit, so congrats, dude. Love it. Great Wall of China. Tick. Before we come down from here though, the view at this point, 10 out of 10. Like nothing I've ever seen before or will ever see again. Absolutely unreal. Yeah, it kind of looks worse going down than it does up.
Do you know what? I actually think that sometimes going down can be harder because it makes your legs go to jelly. Hopefully we'll be alright. I think that is going to be the hardest part though, and then the rest is kind of a bit more level.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, gonna need both pairs of hands for this one, guys.
A few minutes later.
So it is now 2:45. Sunset is in 2 hours and 15 minutes. We are at gate number 19. The toboggan is gate number 6. So we don't want to be doing the toboggan when it's dark, probably 4:30 at the latest, which means that we have an hour 45 to do 13 gates, which to be honest means absolutely nothing. It could be really quick, it could take all night. So
depends how far apart the towers are.
Exactly.
So.
The race is on. Adam and Yaz versus the sun. Once again, like always. Well, guess what? The Great Wall of China, or at least this section of the Great Wall of China, gates 14 to 20 that we've just been on, are actually wheelchair accessible. There's actually a ramp that runs alongside them and takes you on a slightly smoother journey. How very, very inclusive.
Right, tower number 14 to 6. Let's go. Adam could not have been more wrong about the crowds today.
Yeah, I'm going to take the L on that one. 100% agree.
It's currently the first week of November. The sky is so clear and there's hardly anyone here. This feels almost like a private tour of the Great Wall of China. We are extremely lucky to have this place almost to ourselves without having to get pushed and shoved, you know, and fighting to take photos of the view. And yeah, we can really take it in and appreciate every single second.
I think we might have accidentally uncovered a hack, because what people normally tell you to do is go as early as possible, and the mentality is usually to try and beat the crowds there. But if you just come off season a little bit later than you originally wanted to, maybe by accident, maybe on purpose, then you're left with this. Pretty much the Great Wall of China left to yourself.
And off season is actually perfect, because if you come around March, April, May, you've actually still got the trees that have got kind of dead leaves that have been dead from the winter, so it's kind of grey-ish and blends in with the wall. The summer can be probably extremely hot here, so the autumn you've still got the bushiness of the trees, but they are turning a little bit, so they're going yellow and orange, so you've got a really big contrast between the leaves and the wall, and it just looks so stunning.
I am shook. I am genuinely shook, and that's not something that we say very often. I think we said it once, but this has been incredible. I really didn't expect it to be this quiet and have this much of it to ourselves. It's one of the most incredible places on earth, one of the 7 wonders of the world, and it feels like we're one of the only people here right now. Admittedly, it was a lot busier when we first got here, but obviously people have come early and they're leaving early. Been counting the steps we've been doing so far, up to about 4,999,995, and that's 5 million. The secret is to do side steps like this, rather than then trip over yourself every 5 steps. Just sidestep it Much better. Tower number 6. We made it at 4:01 exactly. Plenty of time to spare, and we took it really, really slow, you guys. We could have done that in 45 minutes if we didn't stop every 10 seconds to take photos. And there it is. Did you ever think that you could descend from the Great Wall of China on a toboggan?
And it's so long. I think it's about 1,500 meters plus, actually, a bit more than that. Oh, I'm so excited!
Okay, here we go. First time ever tobogganing for me.
Oh, sorry.
He's doing that on purpose.
Just go.
Just go, just go. Wow, we've got an actual guy with a flag. And away we go. Oh. Okay, away we go. Wow, cool bridge. Don't get distracted by the views. Don't get distracted. Look at that. So one of your other options to get up to the wall is a chairlift. She's waving to me. Hello, ni hao. However slow it looks on the camera, I promise you it's a lot faster in real life.
We're sliding down the Great Wall of China. That was one of the most epic things we have done on this trip. Wow.
Wow. Just wow. Just wow. I want to do that again and again and again. That entire day.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
100 yuan each for that. The best 100 yuan you will ever spend.
That was the perfect way to end our trip here in China. Toboggan ride, sunset, and the Great Wall of China. It has been absolutely amazing.
And we do have one more video coming from China, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribed, and we will see you in the next one.
Okay, bye
bye. Okay, take me to Pizza Hut. Let's go.
妈妈是我的心肝宝贝，她值得最好的。想带妈妈外出走走，开心出游，我为妈妈选中天文创系列手机挂绳，重磅落肩白 T。知道妈妈总舍不得买给自己，我来买。希望妈妈解放双手，穿得舒服年轻。现在就上快点购母亲节中天文创系列宠爱妈妈超值专区，享多件超值组合价，还有多项文创商品加购价优惠，满5000加送520购物金。透过中天新闻网 App 下单或输入 CPI 推荐码，每单再减50元。